Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Yaktab, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the money control headlines. So, first of all, Friday's gainer and loser. I am presenting. I am only showing the top four. In that, Tata Motors, HDFC Bank, HUL, and Tata Steel. Next, top loser is Dr. Reddy Labs, Mahindra and Mahindra, Adani Ports, and Asian Paints. Then key indices in that Nifty 50 close out on Friday is 18,269 and Nifty Bank close out on 43,219 rupees. Then we see the sectoral index in that sectoral index no sector is close out in green, all sectors close out in red. The next top commodities we can see that in green gold and copper, next in red lead, aluminum, silver, cotton, methanol, zinc, crude oil and natural gas. Then we see in the currency section in that all currencies are close out in green, just like for example US dollar 82.87 rupees. Then European. Then next we can go to the stock market top 10 things to know before the market opens. In that, India's forex reserve rises for fifth straight week. Next, crude oil prices climb on optimism over China demand recovery. Next, India's economic activity looks at a slow as resilience wanes. Next, FII and DIA data in that FII sales 1975 crore rupees, whereas DII buys 1542 rupees. Then next, South Korea's economic slump to bottom in first half of 2023. Then next in US market, in that US stocks dropped for a third straight session and suffered a second straight week of losses on Friday, as fear continued to mount that Federal Reserve's campaign to arrest inflation would the economy into a recession. Then in that the Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 0.85% to 32,920 rupees $920, whereas S&P 500 lost 1.1% to 3,852 dollar, whereas Nasdaq Composite 0.97% fall to 10,705 dollar. Then we came to the Asian market. In that Asian market are mixed as investors struggle to shake off recession fear. Whereas next Nifty, SGX Nifty has trends. The SGX Nifty indicate a positive opening for the broader index in India with a gain of 56 points. The Nifty future were trading around 18,374 level on the Singapore exchange. Next, FY23 CAD may midly moderate to 3.3% as import falls, exports stall. Then we comes to the top news section. In that HDFC Bank targets issuing 1 million credit card a month. Next, Leon Messi wants to continue playing for Argentina. Next, Accenture Q1 result better than expected, but Q2 guidance signals cautious. Then we comes to the deeply knowledge on top news. In that India's economic activity looks set to slow as recession resilience wanes. Next, HDFC Bank target issuing 1 million credit card a month. Next, Zelensky says Ukraine preparing for all defense scenarios. Next, Twitter prohibits users from promoting accounts on Facebook, Mastodon. Next, Argentina, the new World Cup champion, to get $42 billion in prize money. Next, center trying to further cut time for approving patent filing. FM Sitaraman. Next, Ukraine watch out. Ukraine watchful of borders as Putin heads to Belarus. Next, gross direct tax mop-up grows 26% to rupees 13.63 lakh crore, net collection near 80% of budget target. Next, EU considered lower gas price cap in hunt for Monday deal. Next, Ashnir Grover says ex-SBI chief Rajneesh Kumar was his biggest hiring mistake. Next, how a cocaine smuggling cartel infiltrated the world's biggest shipping company. Next, underwear petrol among worried searches on Swiggy, Instamart, but the strangest by far. Then we comes to the market news. In that, banks looking at possible of rupee trade with Bangladesh, African nation. Next, rate tightening poses biggest threat to earning in first half, says this fund manager. Next, commodities to keep a vigil on US final GDP, Fed inflation gauge consumption data next week. Next, the Dalal Street week ahead. Next, banks an excellent pick for earning upgrade, but two sector to see downgrade. Next, market dips further, but 40 small caps bet the trend with 10 to 54% surges. Then next, on stock news, in that deploy iron condor strategy in Nifty. Shubham Agarwal. Next, KFin Technologies to float IPO today. Mop up rupees 675 crores from Anchor Book. Uh, Next, public issues worth nearly rupees 2000 crore to hit Dalal Street next week. Next, accumulated Satlam Industries targeted of rupees 1267 East India Security. Next, GMM P. Fodler tumbles 16% after promoter offloads stake in block deal. Next, Nauma predicts $35 million inflow has Tata Motors replaced Dr. Reddy in Sensex today. Next, weekly tactical pick. This around specialist in healthcare is putting macros to work. Then next on business news, in that Vapo generalist suspended from Twitter after asking Elon Musk for comment. Next, check petrol diesel rates in Delhi, Mumbai and other cities. Then next we comes to the commodity news, in that commodities to keep a vigilant on US final GDP, Fed inflation gauge consumption data next CPI urges government SEBI for resumption of trading in 7 band agri commodity contracts. Next, has raw sugar price near 5-year high, should your investment in stocks or the commodity? Next, yellow metal to edge lower amid volatility, support around rupees 53,700. Next, AgriPix report. Next, oil rises poised to end week higher despite economic concern. Next, gold price likely to remain volatile as Fed gives no signal of a pause in rate hikes. Next, in political section, in that if politics be love of food, sorry, I am repeating again. If politics be food of love, march on. 88-year-old Congress worker walked the miles in Bharat Jodo Yatra. Next, self-exiled Philippine communist leader Joish Maria Sisson dies at 83. Next, Congress leader Ashok Chauhan not to take part in MVA protest march due to period commit. Next, US EU pressure on Iran could backfire and help conservative further consolidate power. Next, India needs judicial and administrative reforms that place citizen welfare at the center. Next, competition bill MPs panel suggestions will make the law more robust. Next, Congress presses for debate on Chinese aggression forces at general in Rajya Sabha. Next is Raghu Ram Rajan the creditable face that Congress is squatting for. Then on international news, in that Tunisia heads for first election since presidential power grab. Next, NASA set to launch first global water survey satellite. Next, investor Cat Rock reduces stake in Just Eat takeaway. Next, Amazon strikes deal to bring Warhammer 40,000 onto screens. Next, Russia launches new missile attacks on Ukraine. Next, no Santa rally for markets at centers bank dampens peak rate hopes. Next, Ukraine shelling kills 8, injures 23 in Russia controlled eastern Ukraine. Next, global coal consumption to reach all-time high in this year. Next, China's factory retail sectors skid as COVID hits growth. Then today's calendar events has Hostelia ANZ job advertisement MOM data is coming. Next, again Hostelia job advertisement MOM October's also is data coming. Next, Japan 52-week bill auction, China FDI year on year November. Next, IDN loan growth YON November. Next, Germany IFO business climate December. Next, Germany IFO current condition December. Next, Germany IFO expectation December. Where next, Europe construction output year on year October. Next, labor cost index year on year quarter 3. Next, Europe wage growth year on year quarter 3. Next, where has next, England CBI industrial trends order December. Next, Brazil BCB focus market readout data. Next, Canada raw material prices MOM November. Next, Canada raw material prices year on year November. Next, PPI month on month October. Canada PPI year on year November. Next, France 12-month BTF auction. Next, France 3-month BTF auction. Next, 6-month BTF auction France. Next, USA NAHB housing market index December data. Next, USA 3-month bill auction data. Next, USA 6-month bill auction data USA. Next, in that FI NDI activity, in that FI sell out 1975 crore, whereas domestic 1542 buying. That much. Thanks for today. Thanks for watching Mega Good Day.